There we go. Alright guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Today we're back with another video and we're doing something a little different. We are in a public park at like 1:30 in the afternoon and we're going to be cracking open our morning Red Bull. Today we're going to be having something new. Excuse me for the wind, it's a little windy today. We're going to have our morning Red Bull of the Red Edition. This is the watermelon flavored Red Bull energy drink. So that'll be what we'll be having today. And with that, we need to have a little bit of a breakfast food. So I cooked up some Costco chicken nuggets, and we're gonna test truly how good the Costco Kirkland signature chicken bites really are. And we're also going to be trying another thing, which is a bit of a surprise. We're gonna be trying the chicken finger dipping sauce from Walmart. I've had it before and it's very good, but I'm going to be showing you guys how it is just like the Raising Cane sauce. If not the same, but just as good, and it is very good. So we're going to be having those today. I hope you enjoy and I hope you're ready for a fun video. So yeah, let's get this party started. We're going to have some chicken and some Red Bull. It's just what you do. And we're going to be in a lawn chair, just sitting out in public, enjoying ourselves. Winter in Florida, so the weather is beautiful right now, so it's not too hot or whatever. So I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So let's get into the Red Bull first before we start eating and stuff. So let's talk about this. Previously, we did review the winter edition. This is the red edition, so it's giving kind of a Christmas vibe, but I don't think that's what they're going for. I mean, it is red and green, but I think they're going for watermelon rather than Christmas, which makes me just realize that Christmas, or watermelon, is kind of a Christmas-themed food, if you really think about it. That's rather interesting. Anyway, so here's the can. It's not really got the same kind of matte color that the winter edition has. It's more of their first lineup of special edition drinks. I think these came out before the winter lineup, the more matte color. And with this line, I think is also the yellow one as well. That also has a shiny yellow instead of like a matte color, kind of like the winter one. And the other ones in that new series, like I think the orange is also a matte color as well. So although I do prefer the matte, I think this still looks really good. It looks really nice. The bowls are looking really cool. I like the red edition. Like I said in previous videos, I like how they have the red in with like a outline of the text so you can still see the color. My one issue with this is I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the edition on here is a thinner text than the other Red Bull we have, so it doesn't really pop out like the other one, which is fine. Energy drink, vitalizes body and mind, 110 calories. All of the drinks are pretty standard in terms of what they have. It's just different flavors, so we don't really have to talk about that too much. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this. I really like the color scheme they're going for. I'm not the biggest fan of watermelon flavored beverages and stuff, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be extremely fond of this. And who knows, it might not even taste exactly like watermelon, but I'm excited to try it. At least for what I know with Red Bull, their flavors do kind of stick to their titles. So, for example, whoa, I'm losing my bag in the wind right now. Lose that. Let me make sure that's not going nowhere. You won't believe the trouble I went through trying to get this video started. First, it started as in my backyard, but it was too noisy because my neighbors are doing some sort of construction. So then I moved to the park, didn't bring a tripod because my tripod's at school, because I never thought I'd be doing this stuff. So right now, I have my wallet propped up in the back rim of a chair. That's the recording setup we have, and it works, so I am not complaining. And if I wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't have known any wiser. But anyways, I'm really excited to try this drink, this Red Bull Red Edition watermelon flavored caffeinated beverage. Is going to be very good. So hopefully we do enjoy this. Now we're going to go over also what we're going to be eating today. So I guess I can just put this aside here. I guess chair review. I got this one out of the garage. Not a great chair. No cup holders, no nothing. Personally, I think I need to invest in a better chair. I do like just sitting out in nature, and I think that, at least for these videos, the chair might become a bit of a constant occurrence. So if I continue to be needing a chair, I think it will be upgrade time, that's for sure. I want to get some cup holders. I want like maybe a side table to hold my stuff. That'd be wonderful. But we're going to be going over the chicken. So this is their Kirkland Signature Chicken Breast Bites. I put them in the toaster oven, cooked them up. I also had them in a thermos to get them here so they stayed warm, but I put them back in the cup. And I also have the Great Value Chicken Finger Dipping Sauce. Walmart has released a bunch of different chicken sauces. They have one that's called the Chicken Dipping Sauce, which is just a copy of the Chick-fil-A one, and the Chicken Finger one is a copy of the Raising Cane's one. This is the Raising Cane's one. It is very good, but I will give you guys my impressions of that as well. But I think breakfast always starts with a Red Bull. That's how breakfast should always start. So today we're going to crack open the Red Bull, and we're going to get into it. Before I get into it real quick, we're just going to go over a little bit on the back, just because I did read this and I realized, oh, it does talk about the flavor on the back a little bit. Red Bull Taste of Watermelon. Okay, never mind. Artificially flavored. Okay, well, not a good start. But you know what? Let's just jump into the Red Edition Red Bull energy drink. I'm really excited to try this. Let's go. Give it a little crack. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. It leaves a taste on your tongue. Like it leaves like a layer of taste. Almost like I just put like, you know, one of those really thin slices of like, it's like a little paper of peppermint you put on your tongue to help your breath and your tongue. It kind of feels like it's putting that on my tongue just from drinking it. The carbonation is also really nice going down the throat. Red Bull always gets that done really well. They do a really good job of having that carbonation roll down the throat feeling. To talk about flavor, though, it's also purple. Which is, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's purple. Oh, I didn't mean to point that out. Very interesting. Very interesting. So yes, to talk about flavor, the flavor profile I'm getting from this drink is very sour. It's very sour, which, I mean, watermelon doesn't really taste like much, but I guess it does have a hint of sour in it. It mostly just tastes like water because that's what it mainly is, but this is rather sour. Sour like Sour Patch gummies. I keep comparing all of the Red Bulls to gummies. I'm not even a big gummy bear fan, so I don't know how this keeps happening. Sour with a little bit of sweet. It's like taffy, you know, like sour candy kind of thing. It's not my favorite. I don't think that I'm going to start having these on the regular. The wintergreen was a really good drink, and it also wasn't a favorite, but I could see myself picking it up again. This one, I don't think I'm going to pick this up again personally. I don't think it was that great. I think the issue with it is its sourness is a bit bland. The flavor isn't giving a lot. Like, it just tastes like a sour, sweet gummy bear mixed with a little bit of, like, let's make it kind of taste like a watermelon kind of thing. Because I can taste it's not really, like, I expected the sensation of biting into watermelon as the flavor, but, like, a little more gusto, you know? But this isn't really that. This is just sour sweet with, like, a dash of watermelon flavoring on top. Which is a little disappointing, to be honest. So, yeah. I'm getting more of that watermelon flavor, too, as we keep going. I'm not even the biggest fan of watermelon, to be fair, so maybe it's just not for me kind of thing. I don't think it means it's a bad drink. Although, I will say, the other flavors that Red Bull has released, while I might have not been a fan of them, I still can see their merit. With this one, I'm not really seeing the merit of this drink, why a watermelon lover would enjoy this. Because it gets the watermelon wrong, you know? like I said, it feels like sour sweet with a dash of watermelon on top. And yes, now I'm getting a little deeper into the drink. I can taste a little bit more, but it's still not enough to really make me happy with the fact that it's a watermelon flavored drink. So I think we're gonna table that for now and get into the chicken because I am a little hungry. I have not eaten yet today. So we're going to get into the chicken. So first, let's just have the chicken unadulterated. Let's just have the chicken straight up, you know. Chicken breast, look at that. The sizes are really small, but they're kind of like the size of like a Chick-fil-A nugget. So I think it's a good size. It's not really like a chicken strip. It's a chicken nugget, like nugget bite, you know, like popcorn chicken almost. So they're in varying sizes. And I kind of picked out a little bit of like the medium-sized ones because they have smaller ones and they have bigger ones. But the bigger ones are just too big. And honestly, I don't want to waste them because maybe later I'll be hungry and I'll want the bigger ones. And the small ones are just like the size of popcorn chicken that should be filling a bag, like at a Publix, you know? But overall, it looks really yummy. It looks very tender and good. A lot of microwave and toaster oven chicken that you get, like freezer brand kind of stuff, isn't that wonderful. The flavor comes out to be crap, and the chicken looks kind of disgusting. And I get a lot of that from like Walmart and even Publix sometimes. But Costco, whenever I get their chicken, it never misses. It never misses. So I'm really excited to try this, guys. The breading is very good. The breading is very good. It's a little cold, but that's because I cooked it like maybe 30 minutes ago. So that's okay. But the flavor is really good. It's got a very nice tender taste to it. It's almost like, it's like restaurant quality, honestly. Like I could see myself, if I ordered like a thing of like appetizer chicken nugget bites, I could see them bringing this out to me and I'd be like, that's good. Yeah, very good. I'm pleased. I am rather pleased. So real quick, I'm gonna put this down but in the lap because I can always dig chicken out of it. And we're gonna have some of the great value chicken dipping finger sauce, the Walmart ripoff of Raising Cane sauce. We're gonna try it. Dip it in there. Wow. It really tastes like Raising Cane sauce because I had canes the other day. Not specifically to prepare for this video, but it was always in the back of my mind to have Raising Canes in a video. So, you know, or not Raising Canes, but to use this sauce because I do have it. And the thing about this sauce, it is so hard to find because it sells out the second that it's in stock. At least when it first came out, you could not find it. Now it's probably a little easier. Hype has died down drastically, but it's literally a $2 bottle and this bottle has lasted me a long time. I use it semi-often, and it has lasted a long time. It is a great deal, and it's so good. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can tell I'm kind of playing around with some thumbnails, but anyways, as I was saying, it's just very, very much so like cane sauce. I will say though, what's different about it, because it's not cane sauce, what's different about it is it's not as thick as cane sauce. Cane sauce feels a little bit more molassesy, like more runny and like thicker. Well, this doesn't have that, but I think that's not because of the sauce. I think it's purely because I've had it for a couple of months, and it lasts a while too, just keep it refrigerated. So, but yeah, it gets that like black pepper kind of flavor down. It really kind of covers everything that makes up Raising Cane's. This is one of the smaller nuggets, so it's kind of like a popcorn chicken size. It's just so good because, like, you can't afford getting a $10 lunch every day, right? That's just not something you can do. Or I don't know, you can't afford eating out multiple times a day. Like, maybe I'll go out once, And lately I have been going out a lot more though, at least once a day, which is expensive, but it's okay. But being able to bring Cane's home, like, I think that bag of chicken is like this big of chicken, of these kind of bites, right? What are you doing over there? You guys hear that? There's like a thumping. Someone's hammering something. That was part of the reason why I left where I was before. If there's another construction site going on, I'm gonna lose my mind. I went out of my way to come here because I thought it'd be a little bit quieter. I was like, who's at the park at this time? It's literally almost 2 o'clock. No, not even. Oh, it is almost 2 o'clock. Oh, wait, it is 2 o'clock. No. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock on an afternoon. Like, who is hanging out right now? Isn't it Monday? I think it's Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. The wind's probably louder, and in editing I can just turn that down. So it's okay. Nothing to cry about. But yeah, the cane sauce, the fake cane sauce mixed with the Costco chicken, it's like an at-home Raising Cane's meal. And I will say, to be completely honest, Cane's chicken is mid. I have to be honest with you guys. Cane's chicken is pretty mid. The only reason why Cane's is so successful, like it is because the sauce and their fries. Their fries are really good. A lot of places mess up the fries, but Cane's doesn't, because they know that good fries matter. Their toast isn't super crunchy. They go for more of a squishy toast, just more of like a buttered kind of toast thing instead of like a toasted toast, which a lot of people prefer, myself included. Although I will say that you could probably get better toast from like Hugh & Magoo's or Zaxby's, but Cane's is just going for like bread. Honestly, it's just bread, literally. But like, it's better and less messy because like the other bread can be crunchy and too buttery. So while it is bland, it is good, and then when dipping it in the sauce, it's really good. So the only thing that carries Cane's is their sauce, and somehow Walmart cracked the code to their sauce, and now I can have like what? I bought this for $2 and it's lasted me months, and then this chicken bag probably could last me like, if I didn't eat it every day, a month, right? Just look at how inexpensive it is to have Cane's at home. Very good. I'm very happy. I got 2 more chicken bites left, so I think I'm gonna finish my chicken while finishing my Red Bull and just kind of hang out with you guys. I guess to wrap up the review, final thoughts on the Red Bull. I'm gonna have a quick retaste. Yeah, like I said, sour and sweet, like a Sour Patch Kids gummy. Hint of watermelon. Kind of tastes like the watermelon Sour Patch gummy, but blander. Not enough watermelon flavor. Kind of doesn't get it right. It tastes like they almost had it, but then they watered it down a little bit. So it tastes like a watered down watermelon flavor, which is funny because watermelon is mostly water because it's like a fruit. Yeah, it's a fruit. It'd be really funny if I was wrong, but it has seeds, so it's a fruit. So yeah, I will say, for a watermelon enjoyer, I don't think this is gonna satisfy because it's not really super watermelon-y. For a Sour Patch Kids lover, maybe they'll like it, but I'm not sure because it's not really that sour, to be fair. It's not like a sour drink, so it's not really even sour. And then for like an energy drink enthusiast, I could get a better flavor for the same price. So honestly, I'm not too sure who this is for. Like a product has a place for everyone, right? For example, like the White Monster, which is something I've been dying to try because the stigma of the drink is just hilarious in my opinion. Like, it is a renowned drink for like redneck kind of behavior, and I wouldn't say I'm a redneck for sure, just look at me, but it would be fun to just play play around with it and just taste it and enjoy it. But I also know that like all that diet 0-calorie shit, I know it's not good for you. So that wouldn't be a day-to-day drink, but it's kind of like the level up of like a Diet Coke dad. You know, like the Fox News Diet Coke dad. When they were younger, they were a white monster person. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's the progression. So I've been dying to try that. But, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Yes, I remember what I was going with that. Yeah, so the white monster has its place in the market for someone who wants a diet monster with that flavor. And people really enjoy it, right? And I guess something that's more attainable to this is like, for example, people who like people who like the standard Red Bull, but they think it has too much sugar, they have the sugar-free option. And personally, I don't think it tastes a lot like Red Bull. It kind of tastes like a shitty Red Bull, but people do enjoy it. And its reason to be in the market is because it doesn't have sugar, right? So that's why it exists in the market, and that's why people buy it. It's not pleasing to a standard Red Bull fan, in my opinion. For a person who really likes the flavor of like watermelon stuff, I don't think it does a good job of being a watermelon flavor, so it doesn't have a place for that either. And so I just don't really know who's buying this, you know? Like the way I got this was in a pack of other flavors. It came with the yellow one, the standard one, and this one. And I think the orange one as well. Yeah. So I had to buy it in a pack. I'm sure you can buy this alone. I'm just not sure who's gonna do that. I don't know, maybe there are bigger fans, maybe it's just me, but personally, I don't see why people would like this, because it doesn't have a great watermelon taste. There's better flavors out there, and just, it kind of fails at what is trying to be a watermelon-flavored Red Bull, you know? It doesn't even taste a lot like a Red Bull, because even with, like, the winter edition, I still felt that Red Bull-ness. This just feels like a tart, watermelon, sweet and sour, sour kids energy drink that they made, you know? It doesn't really have that Red Bull vibe to it. The only thing that makes it feel like a Red Bull is its bubbliness and its carbonation coming down the throat, which I feel like is a Red Bull signature. When I have Monsters, I don't feel that with them. I don't know how they do it. I just think, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a placebo, but personally, I do feel there's a bubbly texture on the throat and down the tongue to throat kind of thing. You feel it and makes it feel like a Red Bull. So, yeah, that's the finishing thoughts on my Red Bull Red Edition watermelon flavor energy drink. In terms of the chicken Kirkland Signature Costco brand is really good. I don't really have much more to say. I don't understand how so many places can mess up chicken and make it taste bad, because like so many places just have crap chicken, and it's like, how do you mess up chicken? It's chicken. Like, it's not that difficult. So they did it. This chicken tastes like breaded chicken. Whoa! I don't know why I have to talk about that like that, but yeah, they didn't mess it up. They did a good job with the chicken. And the Great Value Cane's dipping sauce, really good. They did not mess it up, and I'm very happy they didn't mess it up, and I'm very happy that it's $2. $2 for this thing is amazing. Like, wow. $2 for that? And it'll last you a while, too. For $2, this is freaking fantastic. It tastes very close to the Raising Cane sauce. There are little things that just throw it up a little bit, but they're so minute, I can't really describe them. I just know that it's not the same. There is something about it, I'd have to really... You know what, here, let me keep trying it real quick, just because we have a little bit of time. Man, it tastes just like it. I think what I'm going to have to do down the line, cane sauce versus Walmart cane sauce, and kind of tell what the difference is. I think it's a difference in the spice amount, of how much, when they make these sauces, it's like ketchup, mayo, black pepper, other spices thrown in there, mix it together, boom, that's how you get it. And you can tell that there's some black pepper in there, because look at all the black pepper spots, you know? Yeah, it's got soybean oil, vinegar. I don't want to read through this, but, you know, I think if we did a side-by-side comparison, I think that's when we would figure out the flavor difference. But anyways, yeah, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed the dumb little video of me in the woods. In terms of the sitting in the park on a lawn chair review, good. I enjoy it. Lawn chairs are underrated, in my opinion. Cracking open a nice lawn chair and just sitting and shooting the breeze feels great. I feel like I should just, but cancer's bad for you, so don't do that. I think today was good. It's beautiful out today, as you can tell. Look at the scenery behind me. Just some nice woods and trees and stuff. It's nice. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. But I don't want to keep you guys here too long. I know you guys got things to do today, so I'm going to let you go. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I checked the analytics of my channel. 89% of you are not subscribed, so what are you doing? You don't want the daily content of me doing dumb crap? Half of you are showing up to just click on the thing for like a second. Does that not earn a subscription? I don't know. That's kind of stupid. But honestly, if you do want to see more content, please subscribe. I really hope you do. Only 10% of you are subscribed, which is kind of crazy. I think that's just like the buddies I have. But if you really are enjoying the content and stuff, please subscribe. Please consider subscribing. I try to post daily content every day. Just dumb things like caffeine, Red Bull reviews, food reviews, non-alcoholic beer reviews, stuff like that. Just fun, cool stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed, and hey, I'll see you later, all right? Peace!